Do you notice there may be a few mistakes that small businesses make when they pick a communication platform? The kind of mistakes a physician should avoid before they sign on to something?
The biggest one for me, and it's always obvious from the seat that I'm sitting in, but a lot of the buying criteria is cheapest seat.
Mhm.
The phone is a utility. I think of it the same as an Ethernet cable or a copper wire. I simply need the cheapest seat possible. And that really puts you in a tough spot as communication gets more and more embedded into the workflows, as AI takes on more and more of those communications, that you'll simply just have the wrong partner or you'll have outages. Usually when I talk to customers and say, tell me about why you're buying, it's this feature at this price. But when I ask questions like, tell me why you fired your last vendor or why you're firing your vendor, it's
Oh,
always things like, well, too many outages, or when we want to make changes, we can't do it ourselves. And so just kind of shows the difference between what your perceived value over your perceived cost. What you're actually wanting, what's actually higher weighted, is quality and uptime in that example. So just going for the cheap seat puts you in a really tough spot, that if you're switching from an on-premise phone system, like a legacy phone system that's all copper wired, your
mm,
first foray into the cloud is a big deal. You got to replace your phones. You got to set up your new call trees. You got to train your staff. You don't necessarily want to get that wrong. And you don't necessarily want to have to do that again in a year. You want these things to be in 5-year increments before you have to worry about it.